Hello there everybody, this is Tomakazie007. So if I sound rushed or annoyed, it's because I did this already. I made a video of, well, me. I recorded myself on my phone talking about the state of this channel, the things that I wanted to do on it, all because of the last part in Sekiro when I started rambling about it and I was like, oh, I'll talk about this in another video and stuff. So see you guys later. I already did this, and it kind of annoys me because it took me a while to set it all up, get some lighting that wasn't absolute garbage, and when it was all said and done, I plugged it into the PlayStation because that's what I used to record, which we'll talk about more later, and it just straight up didn't work. It said the file size was just, it just wasn't compatible. Or not the file size, just the file. That also annoys me because I was going to make another video about something else with images from my phone and videos that I had taken, and those won't go on there either. For some reason, I cannot transfer them over, so hopefully I'll be able to do that, but for the video that I had recorded on my phone, that's gone. I already got rid of it, so hopefully the next time I try it, I'll be able to get the pictures for the video that I want to do. But all that aside, this video is going to be about the state of this channel and the future of what I want to do with it. Now to start off, I want to get kind of one thing out of the way. And it's the fact that this channel is basically almost 2 years old now. That might seem like a surprise for anybody who's watching this right now and they're like, whoa, 2 years? If you've watched any of my videos that have come out recently, you'll be like, that doesn't make any sense. You've only had stuff from like 6 months ago. And I'd be like, well, you're right, but if you go even further back, there are videos from a long time ago, from I think one of the first ones on this channel being a Dragon Ball FighterZ beta video. Now you might say, oh, okay, well, where does any of that come into play? Like, why suddenly 2 years ago, or, like a year and a half, I might be overstating it a little, and then all of a sudden, why was there such a huge gap? And I'll tell you right now, for those of you who don't know, I explained it in a Soul Calibur creation video, but in here I feel like it would be a better place to put it. A game called Agony came out, and people were excited for it. It was supposed to be this gore-filled journey, descent into hell and madness, scary, and it was god-awful. I'm just gonna say it straight out. That game, Agony, is one of the worst games that I've ever played in this current generation. Probably the worst, actually, that I have played. And you might be thinking, well, why did you play it for the channel then? I played it on day one when it came out. I remember being so excited for it. I saw, like, test footage of it, and I was so excited. And I didn't pre-order it or anything. I noticed that it was coming out, and I was like, okay. When it comes out, I'm gonna, like, download it midnight, and then I'm gonna start streaming the recording as soon as I can. I did just that, and after the second part of the video, like, I believe they were 2-hour-long parts each, so about 4 hours into the game, I realized what I had gotten myself into. I did not want to play it anymore. I would go through the game on stream, like, looking for things. I didn't include my voice or anything at that time, because I didn't think it would be necessary. I thought the game would be interesting enough on its own. I didn't want to, make jokes and ruin the scenery or the moment, or, like, anything that would make people squeamish and look away from and be like, whoa, oh, that's terrifying. I didn't want to ruin any of those moments. The problem being, though, those moments were so few and far in between, or so overused, that there was no point. The game, number one, was initially terrifying. I was really into it the first time. And I was like, oh, the graphics and some overused models. I was like, whatever, I can get over it, I was into it. And then all of a sudden, I started going through the stealth sections. I started fighting more enemies. Well, fighting, quote unquote, sneaking past them and hoping that the game didn't just lock them in place or make them glitch and have them move around at a weird time and catch you and instant kill you. There were so many things that I was excited for that when it all came crashing down on me, I realized I just didn't want to continue recording that. I didn't even want to play the game. I just straight up didn't. And I was stubborn, and I told myself, maybe it gets better. I'm gonna get through this. I'm going to finish it. And I did, and I'm happy that I finished it. The problem is, I just didn't care. And if you go back and look at the analytics, I think part 2 or 4 or something weird like that has over 100 views. And that is the most views I've ever gotten on a video. I know that's minuscule, that's nothing. But even with that many views, like normally I would be ecstatic. Like if this video got like 100 views, I'd be like, no way. Like I'd freak out and I'd be super happy. Like when I go back and look at that, I don't care. I hated that game so much that I just did not want to continue playing it. I didn't want to think about it. And once I got done with it, I decided I don't want to anymore. I don't want to make videos for YouTube. Just because that one game upset me so much and dragged me so down in the idea that this is what recording a game is like, this is what it's going to be, and things like that. Now, obviously, here I am. But I explained all that, number one, because I hate that game. And it's already been, like, what? I rambled on about it for 5 minutes or so. That's how much I hate it. I could go into a whole video of an hour of explaining why I hate that game. And then, number two, I wanted to explain the reason why there was, like, a 6-month gap in my channel where I just didn't make videos. Now, I really want to pump out videos at least once a week. And you might be thinking, once a week is not a lot. That's 4 videos a month, if that. And I'd agree with you, it is not a lot. The problem being, and one of the other things that I want to talk about, so this is a good segue into that, I can't make more. If I made more videos, they'd be absolutely atrocious. Like, I know you could say, oh, your videos now are absolutely atrocious, and some of them I'd agree with you. But they'd be even worse than they are. And I don't want that. I want these videos to be enjoyable and fun, and that's why I limit myself to 1 time a week. Because I have work, I have other things that I'm doing that, you know, don't line up with me recording a video. Or recording a video that I want to record, you know, making it something that people would want to see. Now, I do play video games on my spare time. I play, as you're seeing right here, this is Iceborne. This is Monster Hunter World Iceborne, when Iceborne dropped. I didn't... I'm not going to play Iceborne on the channel as like a full playthrough or anything. I'm also playing Borderlands 3 right now, which I love both of these games to death, and I love playing them with my friends. Well, not Iceborne. Nobody that I know plays Iceborne, which is weird. Well, no, one person does. We just haven't played it together yet. The thing is, I don't want to do a full playthrough on those games. Number one, because of the time constraints that I was talking about. And Iceborne is here, well, Monster Hunter World. I'm not doing any Iceborne stuff in this video. It's here because of a placeholder. Like I said, I made a video about this before, it didn't work out, and this is what it's like. Like, you know, I was like, okay, I'll do some Iceborne stuff. This is actually an old Iceborne video. I'm actually in Iceborne now. And I was like, I guess I'll use this. This is the only thing that I have that would possibly be long enough or even remotely entertaining to use, you know? So, with that being said, I was talking about, you know, not playing them on the channel. Also, time constraints about that. I'd be on this game for months. Like, if I tried to make a video a week on it, even an hour long or so, it'd only be a couple of hunts or captures or quests that I would be doing. And in Borderlands 3, it's like, yeah, I kind of do want to stream Borderlands 3, because I think that would be a fun game to stream, especially with some of my friends, and see all the stuff we're doing. See what kind of loot we get. You guys could laugh at our builds and be like, wow, it's atrocious. And I'd be like, we still haven't beat the game yet, sorry. We have no idea what we're doing. So that might be fun, but again, it would take months for me to actually get a full playthrough of those games out. And that isn't something that I want to do, because I feel like that would be incessantly boring. Considering you could go to another channel and they'd be pumping out these videos daily. Like, I know for Iceborne, like, there's Weiss Gaming, I know that's a huge one. They pump out videos all the time. I swear I go on YouTube and I see recommendations. Weiss Gaming, Iceborne, best, great swords or something. It's probably not a video, but hey, there's a video idea, Weiss Gaming. If you're watching this, you aren't, but here I am. Jokes. Yeah, so that's about the time constraints. I feel like it would be pointless to do stuff like that, because then it would be meh, whatever. And talking about playthroughs, another segue into something that I want to talk about. I am sorry, this video is long, there's a lot that I want to say. I wanted to make it under 10 minutes, that's not happening, especially with the agony rant. The playthroughs I have on this channel, the Kingdom Hearts 3 one, and Sekiro. Now, I just finished Sekiro, I talked about it a little before, how I was wanting to talk about this in the game, but decided to make a full video about it because this would have been it. Like, it would have just been a black screen and me talking over Sekiro parts. I enjoyed making those. I enjoyed playing through the games again. Now, everybody can say what they want about Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't exactly enjoy it, probably as much as the next mega Kingdom Hearts fan. One moment, sorry. Okay, sorry, I had to go do something else. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3. That game, it got a little bit of attention on this channel, not too much, I played it like a couple months after it came out. And I understand why people wouldn't want to watch it, and the bad stuff, the bad rep that it got, I'd probably agree with a lot of the stuff that people say about it and why it's bad. But I would also disagree with everything about it being bad. Now, being that I recorded it as a stream on my channel, and then Sekiro was in parts, I would love to do more playthroughs in parts. The problem is, especially with Sekiro, as I figured out, there was almost nothing I could do about the fact that I cannot clip more than, like, 10, 15 times per edit. So I can't do jump cuts to different things, I can't add too many transitions, or it'll say maximum number has been reached. I can't do double commentary, like put one thing of commentary then do another like soundbite over it to try and get like some funny soundboard thing or something. I can't do that. As you probably heard me say, I play on the PlayStation and I record on the PlayStation. And that limits me a lot on what I can do. So, playthroughs on this channel will most likely be streams unless I think like, oh, I can cut a lot out of this, like whole sections, chunks and stuff just to make like a joke and get the bare minimums. Like, gameplay, joke, story, gameplay, joke, story, gameplay, like cut it up like that. And just have that be the whole video and have that be like one part. And me feel like that's entertaining enough to the point where, oh, sure I cut stuff out, but it wasn't that important or necessary to understand the story or really anything that people would want to see. And I know people do that a lot. Examples would be, of course, the big one, Video Game Donkey, where he takes like clips of a game and it's in like 5 minutes. Like, the whole thing is 5 minutes long, and it's like, how do you do that? How do you get like the whole game and like still being entertaining and like all that kind of stuff? It boggles my mind a little bit. But the other guy that I was thinking about, Indie Mouse. Now, if you don't know who Indie Mouse is, go check him out. He's a YouTuber who basically does exactly what I said. He'll do full gameplay parts. Like gameplay parts, what do I mean by that? Like, a whole game. One example being Resident Evil 1 Remake. He'll do that entire game in 30 minutes. And it's like, I don't feel like I'm missing anything. And if I go play the game myself, which I do love Resident Evil, I'll see like all the stuff that he didn't include, and it's like, yeah, it's cool that I'm seeing it now, but when I watched his video, I don't feel like I missed anything. And he'll throw in his own colorful commentary and a lot of stuff about the game, some gameplay, jokes, and stuff like that. I would like to do that, but on a way longer scale. Like, not the entire game in one video, but like cut a lot of things out and just edit it like that. Now that might be hard with my equipment, but that is more what I want to do playthrough-wise. Other than stream. If I believe a game like needs to be seen all the way through, then yeah, I'll probably stream it like I did with Kingdom Hearts 3, so I can have 2 to 3 hour long parts about it. That would be more fun, in my opinion. So that's how I want to do things. Regarding playthroughs and videos on this channel. Also, one more thing about videos that I really want to do on this channel. I want to get a bit more variety. I know there's a lot of like different ways I record on this channel. Like, if you've seen my Friday the 13th video, that was literally just like 5 minutes of dumb edits, and I want to do more of those. Those are fun. I love those. And then there's the Kingdom Hearts 3 stream playthrough, where it's just 3 hours of raw Kingdom Hearts 3 gameplay. I would love to do both of those. And then there's one more thing. There's one video on this channel that is absolutely unlike anything else that I've done. That's the King's Game, the animation review. If you haven't seen that video, I'm not saying go check it out for the sake of, ooh, watch it, give me more views, but check it out to understand what I mean when it comes to I want to make a video like that. It was an entire review, not so much of me being a professional reviewer or anything, but just me watching it and giving my opinion about the things that I thought were right and the things that I thought were wrong, and in that show's case, things that were wrong, for sure. But it was fun to... I had a script for that video. That wasn't me on the fly like I am right now. I had a script prepared, and I was just reading it off, and I would be like, okay, I'm gonna just have a black screen, I'm gonna read it out, and then I'm gonna go get the screenshots for it. And that's what I did, because I can't record video of, you know, an entire show. That would kind of be ridiculous. Or even like parts of it. I just can't do that because I don't have a capture card or a capture device or anything like that. So with what I can do right now, it's I would love to do more videos like that. I'd love to do more anime or show reviews or movie reviews even. That would be awesome. But I would like to get footage. And that being said, I'm not going to move to a capture device or anything anytime soon, because the attention that I garner from it probably won't make up for the amount of money and time that I would have to put into it. Would I like to do that eventually? Yes. Right now, though, I don't think I will. Now, sorry, I lost my train of thought. With those things, like videos like that, I would still love to do them just on here. And that's really what I want to do, is make a lot of different videos, and I want to make them differently. I feel like I've said like so many times in this video, I'm sorry. It's because, like I said, I didn't have a script. There it was again, like I said, I didn't have a script for this video. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. I'm just thinking of things that I want to talk about, and just kind of word vomiting them out. With Monster Hunter in the background. So yay, Monster Hunter. I've done like 3 or 4 quests. Yay. That's really what I want to do. I feel like I have an idea about what I want to do on this channel, and I feel like I can really push that out. Now, not saying I could pump videos out constantly, because I really am taken to the time constraint of once a week. I really just try and do them on my days off. I try and record footage on my days off, or if me and my friends are doing something funny, then I'll hit the record button and try and get something out of that. But normally, it's just going to be once a week, and I apologize for that. I do want more. Like, of course, I want more videos on this channel and more things. It's just, there's a lot of stuff that I can and cannot do. And of course, like, 2 views per video isn't gonna make me a living on YouTube, so I can't have the excuse of, oh, this is my job, job quote unquote, or anything like that. Um, I doubt that'll ever happen. So once a week is probably gonna be how it is, unless I really, really get into it to the point where it's like, okay, no, yeah, I have a ton of money and I can just do whatever I want with my time. So what I'm gonna do is pump out videos, Can't do that. I don't think ever. So that's just how it's gonna be on this channel, and I really apologize for that. And I know that that negatively impacts my channel as well. Because like I said, like with Monster Hunter, there's tons of people out there who pump out daily videos, with or without commentary, super edited. They spend all their time on it, and I'm sure they work too. They do a ton of stuff, and yet they're able to do it. Me, I guess I'm just not able to. Guess I'm not, like, what's the word? Dedicated or good enough to do something like that. Which is, it's kind of bad, admittedly. But at the same time, that's just how I feel. Like, I feel like I definitely would not be able to do the type of stuff that they do. So while I might be, demoting my own channel by saying, "Oh, there's better channels out there," and promoting their channels instead, it's like that's just how it is. If I can't be good enough and entertaining enough, then these people can for you. And that's the great thing about YouTube. I just want to be somewhat able to pump out entertaining videos and be like, hey, this channel isn't just a complete waste of time, it's actually got stuff in it, stuff that you might actually want to see. And that's me being honest. And with that out of the way, I think that's everything that I really wanted to talk about. I talked about Agony and the break that I took from YouTube in general, the videos, why I'm not just playing a ton of games at once, like I'm not, making Iceborne and Borderlands videos and like a playthrough on them, because I think it would be forever. Will I do videos on them? Yeah, probably eventually, but not full playthroughs. Next full playthrough that I do want to do, so the future of, like what I said, and how I want to make the video kind of more edited and more entertaining constantly. Next game on this channel, I can almost say this with 100% certainty, Code Vein. And that's actually coming out soon. So, I don't think that game is going to require a stream. I'm probably just going to break it up into parts. And hopefully there is another video that I want to do, maybe even within this week, if I can just upload the pictures and videos onto the PlayStation. And get them on there so I can, actually make a video out of it. Then hopefully there will be one more. If that doesn't happen, then that doesn't happen. You'll probably hear me talk about it in my next video. But hope it turns out like that. So I believe that's everything. I believe I've covered everything that I wanted to talk about concerning this channel. Now, will there be another talk like this eventually? Yeah, probably. Especially once I get more stuff, and if I get more people watching, then yeah, I'll definitely make another video like this where I just kind of talk and ramble and just kind of speak my mind about things that are happening. Yeah, that's really it. Now, I doubt I'll actually get more people. I say that a lot. I'm very like, what's the word? I want to say, it's not non-motivated, it's not driven, not aspirations. It's none of that. It's more of, I guess I just don't believe in myself enough to pump out really amazing videos and garner people's attention. It's more of a me putting myself down thing than me putting my videos down. But yeah, this video has gone on long enough, and it's really everything that I wanted to say. I know I've probably said that like 3 or 4 times by now, but new things, new ideas keep popping in my head, and I just keep going. Rambling's kind of my thing. So, hope you all have a great, wonderful rest of your day. If you watch this all the way through, thank you, and I hope you're looking forward to some of the new things that I pump out. Hey, if you like the idea of Code Vein, stick around, that's going to be on the channel for sure. So, yeah, that's everything. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully I'll be able to get that video out that I wanted to show you guys. But if I don't, that's okay too. So yeah, have a great, wonderful rest of your day. See you guys later. Bye-bye.